All right, welcome back to Cooking Conspiracy. Apologize for the absence. Some things came up, but we're glad to be back, and we're glad to be back cooking. Really hope everybody had a good Christmas holiday, or at least a couple good days off of work. I guess tomorrow's New Year's Eve, so prepare those New Year's resolutions or whatnot. But meanwhile, I got a bunch of stuff in my refrigerator that I gotta use up before it goes bad. So we got some ground chicken. So I guess we're gonna try to make burgers out of these. I think ground chicken burger wouldn't be very good, so we're gonna add a little bit of sausage to the mix. Just your breakfast sausage, a little bit of mayo to use as a binder, and I need to go grab the breadcrumbs because I left them in the other room. Got some onion, I'll go in there too. One last sad hamburger bun, so I'll definitely have to use that. Some provolone cheese, pickles, barbecue sauce for my toppings. And I got some frozen French fries that we're gonna use. So, got the oven preheated to 425 in the other room. So let's go ahead and put that out. Should be enough fries for my fat ass. But, leaves one serving in the bag. We're gonna go pop this in the oven for 18 minutes or so. That should be enough time to get everything sorted here. All right, what's going on, Yoden? How you doing? That's nice. Guess somebody fell asleep on their keyboard. But anyways, I got some onion. Yeah, I cut it in half a few days ago. So what's going on, Justin Jane? Feliz Ano Nuevo. So any part that's been exposed to the air, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't need a whole ton. And we'll throw that in the trash plate. What I want is probably about a quarter of an onion here. You're not gonna need a ton. You can use as much or as little as you want. I like some floaties, just making chicken burgers. So I got some ground chicken. Got some Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage that I'll add into it. Make up a patty and then, it should be all right, But, we gotta get started, right? So, let's go ahead, get this onion. We're gonna dice it pretty fine. Huh, that's nice. I'm gonna pretend I speak Spanish and understood that. Let's do that. Do that. Be careful. It's not worth cutting yourself to get finely diced onion. Yes, I am going to mix the chicken and sausage together. I don't think ground chicken has enough flavor. It doesn't have enough fat. You add sausage in, it'll be pretty good. Got some floaties, and that's diced fine enough. What's going on, Dom 119? How you doing? So let's take a fancy mixing bowl here. Got my onion in there. Let's go ahead. Add a little bit of pork in there. Got some Japanese style breadcrumbs or panko. Let's add some of those in there. I'll be right back. Knife full of mayo. Glad to hear that, Dom. Looks about right. I need to get some parsley from the other room too. Well, I don't need to, but I'm going to. Get a good handful of this ground chicken here. I don't know, maybe give it a smell test, make sure it's still good. That's okay. Maybe 2-to-1 chicken sausage mix. I'm gonna break up the sausage a little bit. Paper towel. So I got that. Yeah, get some seasoning in there, and you can add whatever you want. You got parsley, you can add that in there. But I'm just gonna do garlic powder. Nice, good, liberal dosing of it. Chili powder. And then we're gonna add some salt. And that should be plenty of seasoning. You can season it however you want, just like a hamburger. Or you can just add some Lowry's if that's more your speed. I got everything that I need in. I'm not gonna need to add anything else. So I can touch it, and then I'm gonna go wash my hands. So let's just kind of mash it all together. And then if I need to adjust the consistency, I will. But, you know, a nice handful of meat, so that tells me it's gonna be about the right amount. Mix it around. And if I want it to be a little bit firmer, I might add a little bit more filler in the form of breadcrumbs, so I think I'm gonna do that. Just a little bit more. Oh, you know, doing things, Justin, but it's good to be back. I hope you had a good Christmas, but turns out when you have visitors, they like to do things. You know, you gotta at least try to be a good host, you know? Alright, so it's mixed up evenly. You got a nice ball, pork, chicken, evenly combined. You can't really tell where the chicken starts, where the pork ends, you know? But it's alright, we'll mash it down into a patty. Roll it up, get out everything else here. Lay down some foil with the patty, you know, it'll be good. I'm confident that this might turn into an edible burger. I mean, I think a hamburger is kind of like the pinnacle of society, you know, it doesn't get much better than that. But we'll put some provolone cheese on this, make some garlic toast for the bun. I'll be good. I'm doing good, Doris. How you doing? Just a chicken burger, or I guess chicken slash sausage burger, but for all intents and purposes, it's the same thing, right? Sup, J-Dog? Здравствуйте, как дела? You know, shit, I don't know. Not my problem. That sounds more like a you problem than a me problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, what happens in Europe is not really my problem. Oh, I appreciate that, Doris. So I'm just gonna lube up the foil a little bit, just have some place to put my burger while I go get the other stuff set up. Hey, thanks, Doris, you as well. So nice, good. Happy New Year's, bud. So let's mash that down into a patty. I mean, and it is chicken, so you're definitely gonna want to have to cook this all the way through. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, RJ03. You know, maybe, you know, grandma's trying to get me to go to church and I'm resisting. I don't think you're gonna have too much luck, buddy. But yeah, iron sharpens iron just as one man sharpens another. Yeah, that one's from Matthew, ain't it, buddy? But hey, I'd say you're probably not preaching to the choir here. Well, thank you. Thank you for your concern about my soul. Now, maybe if you knock on my door at an inconvenient time, I'll be glad to talk even more about it. But I do appreciate it. Yeah. So the patty's made. I go wash my hands, put the chicken in the fridge or whatever. That way it stays good for a while. That's dirty, then you can get that out of here. That's a girthy burger, isn't it? Yeah, the Rodina, you know, you do you. What's going on, my dude? How you doing today? Happy New Year. Yeah. I concur. I don't usually buy ground chicken, but somebody else did the grocery shopping this week, and now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. So I took the ground chicken, seasoned it, added in breakfast sausage, and it should be pretty good. We'll see how it turns out. And before you say it doesn't look too good, I don't know what you're asking, Giorno Giovanna. Well, I got an ex named Giovanna, and she was pretty hot. Yo tip, bubblegum pink or roast beef brown? It's a tough one. Oh shit. Butter. I'll be right back. Found the butter. So we're just gonna take some butter. And we're just just gonna turn these buns into garlic toast. Going out with family, mind, dude. So going out to eat. Might carry on for a while after that. We'll see. You know, I got some big football games that I need to watch on the first, and I'll take priority over getting trashed on New Year's Eve. Not that I'm opposed. What's going on, Spaghetti? How you doing, buddy? Let's just spread the butter out so when it melts, it'll melt evenly. And we're gonna sprinkle it with garlic powder here, slightly. And I'll turn these stale ass buns into an excellent garlic toasted bun or whatever. So, what's up, J Dog? Huh. I don't know. They're not always. Well, how much you gonna pay me for that, Giovanna? I'm starting to think maybe you are my ex. Anyways, back in the oven. Alright, so I got a few minutes before we need to do anything. Let's read the comments. Giovanna. Ciao, come stai? Che cosa è il tuo problema? Tu sei molto strano. Cosa è non vero? Siamo non stesso. Capisci? What's going on, Copper? How you doing? Anche io. Ooh, fucking in the library. I respect that, Giovanna. Where's the milk? Huh? I don't know. No, I don't know. Non è leche. Well, I like milk. You know. Alright, let's get our pan preheating. We're gonna want this nice and hot. It's had a few days off of work and it grew out nicely, you know what I'm saying? Now I can offer mustache rides. Maybe like the little cucumber that's somewhere in the middle between like the big girthy cucumber and then the Japanese cucumber, like the one in the middle. Definitely not baby carrot, but you know, because the girth ain't there on a baby carrot, you know? We're done with the cutting board, so what we're going to do is we're going to set it off to the side. You know what Cinderella said when she got to the ball, Giovanna and Copper? Whoops, sorry. Now, I use the cutting board as a hot plate back on the table over here. Oh man, it feels good to be back. I'm gonna want a splatter guard or a lid or something, because this one's probably gonna splatter. And putting the lid on it will help it cook a little bit quicker to make sure the chicken cooks all the way through. I appreciate it, Copper. You know, just one step in front of the other, man. You know, no matter how dark things get, you can always laugh at it. You know, it's not gonna hurt things if it's really that shitty. You know. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna make sure I got burger flipper readily available. I do. We're good. Jesus Christ. You know, when I start my OnlyFans, I'll send you the link, Giovanna. You know, you certainly weren't that great at doing the splits on top of an eggplant. Nah, that's not true. Oh, that's nice. How much anecdotal research did you do on that one, J-Dog? Pan's preheated nicely. We're just gonna give it a little bit of oil to prevent sticking. You don't want it to be too dry in there, you know? Yeah, well, I don't know. What do we, what are we, what's it called? Oil heat up real quick. Pop the ventilation hatch. Let's get this big ass burger where it belongs. Oh, good, Tina. There we go. Ooh, I don't have a timer, so I'm just gonna have to look. 23. Thank you, J-Dog. I'm glad I can play matchmarker for you and Giorno. We got our fries, just freezer fries. Works pretty good. Oh, it does the job. Say hello, Penny. Yes. Yes, what do you think? Oh yeah. Long ears are long ears. Yeah, she's my baby. I don't know where the other terrorist is running around. What's going on, Daenerys? Happy holidays. Hope you had a good Christmas. Looking forward to a good new year. Good to see your name again. That is a wiener dog. of the long-haired variety. Some like it a little bit shaggier, but you know, ultimately it's just a personal preference. One of the three. Yeah, I would agree. Turkey burgers suck. Oh, thanks, Daenerys. You know, now I can offer mustache rides. But, you know, it's ground chicken, so it should be okay because I mixed in sausage into it. So it should be pretty good. Just like kind of like a chicken slash sausage burger here. Well, here's where opinion question comes in. Would you rather be short and hard or long and soft on your noodles? I don't know. Tough one. Let's give this a flip here. I don't want it to break apart when I flip it, so I'm just gonna. Oh, see, chicken sucks. It burns around the edges, but that's all right. To compensate, I'll turn the heat down a little bit and just flip it a couple extra times. It'll be fine. I don't know. I guess it depends on the context. So are we talking performance or walking through the locker room, Justin? Hey, thank you, Oliver. I hope you're having a good holiday season as well. And looking forward to the new year. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I don't know. Not really. I just had ground chicken and, you know, Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage. So combine that, seasoned it up with garlic, some chili powder, salt, onion. Would have put some parsley in it, but I didn't. Breadcrumbs and mayo to make the patty actually work together. I mean, that's kind of what you see burning on the outside is probably the breadcrumbs. You know, you're a better troll than that, Giorno. You can do better. Fries, just a checkers slash rally. Fries, bake at 425. Ooh, I gotta go get the bun. Hold on. If you got a stale bun situation, you can save them by toasting them, alright? Toasted. Let's add some butter and garlic powder on that. Yes, the tax collectors probably are waiting for the burgers. That's likely. I'm also waiting on burgers, so you know, what are we gonna do about it? You have the pan a little bit too hot, got a little bit too much heat on that side of the burger. I'm okay with it though. That's kind of how I wanted the burger to look, so that's the side I'm going to show you. So, We'll give it a little bit more time on that side. Another 2 minutes. We'll flip it over. I'm going to cover it up with cheese anyway, so what does it matter? Yeah, Five Guys is pretty good. Barbecue, mayo, pickles, and provolone cheese. That's very considerate of you, Giorno. I really do appreciate the kind thoughts. Sweet pickles, but that's just purely a personal preference. I mean, you definitely could go dill if you prefer it. No. I think this burgers. Oliver, yeah, I mean, I do like deep frying fries, but then you gotta deal with the oil, and just like on a weeknight, I'm just making fries out of the freezer, or you can just throw them on a baking tray, bake them for 20 minutes, and they're done. They're pretty easy. Okay, yeah, that does sound good. A lot going on. Something that it's a weird combo that I really like though is like an over easy egg with some pineapple, with like grilled pineapple on a burger. Very good. Can't say I have, buddy. Oh yeah, bacon's good. Uh, that's been cooking nicely. Oh yeah. In another minute or so, we'll add the cheese. Just a chicken and sausage burger. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the bigger balls are easier to catch, you know, Mike? Yeah, a little bit of everything, you know. Got some clothes, some new socks, Amazon gift card, you know, life's good. I'm gonna bet that's done, and even if it's not, yeah, I don't really view that as a gift, you know. It's better to give than to receive. And only what's prescribed. Yeah, it won't hurt it, Ofer. I definitely agree. The fries are getting cold. Well, listen. So are the toasted buns, Pooh Berry, but guess what? It doesn't matter because when you're cooking a meal, you want the main dish hot, And you know, if the sides aren't perfect, but the main dish is, then you're still okay. You know, don't make $1 wait on a dime, you know? But if you were that concerned about it, you could put a towel over them and it would keep them warm. No, I do not do cocaine. Yeah, there's enough in there. That steam, yeah, will be good. Yeah. Might have to pick your brain sometime about falafel. Love to eat it. I've never made it though. Yeah. Oh shit. I don't know. I got a different world perspective when I'm mid-30s versus 13, Ethan. Maybe you were doing the same thing when you were 13 and in your 30s, but I wasn't. I was still happy, watching cartoons and shit. Playing sports and asking for a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. Yeah, he's probably one of them losers that keeps trying to vote communists into office. You have to stop voting for losers. We wouldn't have to put up with stupid questions like that, wouldn't we? Take pickles. Oh man. Must have been left over from earlier today, What can I say? You know what? You don't like America? Leave or don't visit. Don't buy our goods. Don't do anything with any of the technology we invested, and go back to sailing the ocean in a canoe. Just a little bit of mayo on your top bun. Nice crispy toasted bun. You could also steam your buns if you prefer a soft bun, but I prefer, a white, a little bit stiffer of a bun. You got your barbecue sauce, happens to be Sweet Baby Ray's, what is my favorite. And then let the barbecue mix with the mayo. Slap it down onto the pickles. Let's see if people love this part. You know, a lot of issues with tech. You know, we can get into that, conspiracies and all that. 90s had better fashion sense, although I am glad to see that mullets are coming back into style. Business in the front, party in the back, you know what I'm saying? I mean, pop culture is always going to be pop culture. I mean, there's always going to be an element of edginess and, oh yeah, back when what was cool when we were growing up wasn't cool to our parents, and what's cool to our kids ain't going to be cool to us. But that's what we ended up with. Yeah, what's your source on that twofer gone? You really think you don't have idiots in Canada? How's Trudeau treating you, buddy? Oh, 80s punk was good. Penny, no. It's hitting the spot, Daenerys. It is hitting the spot. And I'm literally cooking food, and you brought it on to us saying, oh, us Canadians know 99% more than you. But guess what? All you are pissed off at Trudeau right now. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Read a book. Read the news. You know, sorry you support loser politicians. I'm just trying to make a burger. Andy. Our food system's in trouble. Way too much fake stuff in it. You know, way too much preservatives, all that. I mean, food's meant to be produced locally and ate locally, you know. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But, you know, on the same flip side of the coin, we've also kind of solved world hunger. It's not, world hunger doesn't exist because we can't produce enough food. It's the distribution that's the issue of that. No. Waiters! Yeah, well, I do roll a pretty good burrito. But no, I'll smoke a cigar once in a while, but that's it. You know, long-haired miniature Dotson. Oh yeah, she's a princess. Oh yeah, she's beautiful. Other one's just your standard wiener dog. Well, I think I'm gonna finish my burger. It is excellent. I do enjoy how it turned out. But honestly, just to get ground beef. You know, ground beef makes the best burger. You know. Yeah, maybe another time. Means being a little bit grouchy today. But I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you all for joining. It's good to be back with y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Too far. It was good talking to you, along with all the other. Man, I think you just hate us because you ain't us. No, it's because I got an income that I can mess around and have hobbies, but you know. See you later, Daenerys. You know, mine dude. White Out Justin, all the other guys. It was good seeing you. See you, man.